Home sweet home, huh? I'm already better, sweetheart. You can go back to work. So what? I fell. I'll be more careful now. You didn't just fall, Mom. Miss Flores is keeping an eye on me. Don't worry. I've got everything under control. But you quit your job to come here. Will your flowers be able to feed you? I'm working on that. And where did you get this stubbornness from? How about from you, mother dearest, because I have a feeling. At some point, the things we strive against or that try to hold us down, there might be opportunities to allow them to make us stronger, like this. All right, this online store of yours. Is anyone buying anything? I packed up 5 orders yesterday. Okay, who knows? Maybe you'll open a real store later. I just wish you were working in a field you got your degree in. And actually, I'm glad you're here. Love you too, Mom. Oh my goodness. Well, what a unexpected twist, but it looks like we're actually taking the opportunity presented by our mom falling as she gets a bit older. She has gotten quite a bit older from the looks of it, so I can only imagine that Grandma has since passed on a long time ago. Ooh, and we can actually see quite a bit of the house. Oh wow, she's got a lot of medicines. We should add some plants into her room. Or, oh, look, we're starting our urban jungle shop. That's adorable. And we need to find where Rufus the Handsome is hiding. There he is. He's over by his little cat tree next to the fireplace. There you go, Bubby. And we need to put a plant on a photo backdrop. It looks like there's some sewing that maybe Mom has been doing over here. Who knows what she had to do in order to build a life here for us. And, I mean, at least our brother was able to go ahead and build up his career and his life. It looks like we're also putting a bunch of his, oh my gosh, his awards are everywhere and we're trying to move them out of the way. Find Nergen's awards and diplomas and put them in the box. Sorry, Nergen. We'll make sure that they're safe for you, but we need some room for a different kind of trophy and celebration. And it seems like what we're actually doing is we are running an online store to sell some plants at the moment, which sounds really delightful. I guess it is kind of like a balance of wanting to make sure that it is something we can actually make happen, but you know what I mean? I get our mom's hesitation, sort of. But also, we're an adult now, and we've lived in foreign countries, and we've traveled the world, and we have a degree that we could fall back on. And to be honest, I actually, in real life, know very few people who get to use the degrees they got in college in their work anymore, because just things are different. Life has changed. All right, so find Mom's hat, put a plant on the photo backdrop, unpack the boxes on the second floor. That all sounds awesome. I'm gonna move Nergen's trophies into the hall for a minute, and then let me move some of my plant pots around. Oh my gosh, this is such a cute little place we're setting up in here. And we need to unpack our boxes of stuff and put things away. Let's see, I wanna make sure we can see where our lights could be. I love how many humidifiers we have as well. That'll probably help us out when it comes to keeping our plants really happy and thriving. And then maybe I can move one of these little, let's see, watering cans over here for now. And I think I saw what might be Mom's hat. Was it down, right here? I think, do we need to put her hat in her room? That's adorable. Put a plant in the living room, unpack boxes on the second floor. There's a lot of medicines. I hope we can make sure that Mom keeps up on all of her medicines. Organizing those things, very important. Oh, it gives me a headache remembering trying to help my parents with their many medications they've needed in the past. All right, let's see. I'm gonna move our little stereo out into the hall for now too. It looks like, oh, Nergen's little telescope is out here too. That's pretty cool. And then we've got more boxes there. More boxes that we I guess these would be boxes we might be using to like pack some of the plant orders that we're putting together, which is kind of awesome. And so I'm gonna put them out in the hall for now, just so I have a bit more room to work with our actual plants. So Urban Jungle is such a cute name. And I wonder what kind of smile we have when we're preparing our plants and when we're getting ready to find places we can send our plants off to. I hope it makes us really smile and it brings us a lot of joy. And I would love to have some fun spots that I can stack plants all over the place here. Maybe I'll move the humidifier over again. What else can I move? I can move these little boxes, because having some rows of succulents or other plants might be a lot of fun. And then I could move those, but these might actually be useful for stacking plants on. In fact, we might even be able to pose a cute plant over here on this photo backdrop pretty soon. I like that. We've got our switch, we've got another light we can turn on over by our desk. I might move this humidifier over here into the back corner, if I can, so that it'll cover this zone. I hope I can buy more of those soon. And what do we, oh, look at all the plant pots we have. Those are really cute. All right, let's see. Oh my gosh, it looks like we've really been investing in making this a viable business, which means that we might have a lot of little plant pots and everything else we need to keep organized, but that's a good thing. Let's see, what else do we have? Even more cute little containers that we might be able to put more plants in, and more large plant pots. There we go. And then, oh look, I thought this was going to be like more of the stuff we needed to maybe organize for our house for like moving in. But I wonder if we just like left a lot of our other trinkets back in Bangkok when we were rushing back over to see what was going on with our mom. So maybe, let's see, we'll have a cute little pile of the dirt to the side. Look at the little plant seeds. I love that. I bet we're selling some of those things too. Ooh, I wonder if this water might be a source of hydration for some of our plants. Maybe it's distilled water, which I hear is better for your plants than not, but I haven't been able to try that out. And my poor plants just have to deal with whatever I've got. I'm sorry, little guys. Let's see, maybe we'll pile the dirt over here. I love that. It is the new resources to try to make a new life. There we go. What else we have? I probably should have gotten everything out of the box before I started putting the dirt away. And I love how we still have our PlayStation, our ancient PlayStation. I wonder if it's bricked or if it still works, because if it still works, I might be able to like use it. But if not, I might go ahead and like decorate on it, which sounds a little bit you know, like I might be breaking some rules there somehow, but we're not gonna worry about that. Oh, find mom's pills and put them into the medication box. Okay, as much as I really want to focus on being able to do some like gardening sooner than later, I want to make sure, I can't believe, why were some of her pills outside? This is probably why we needed to move back in. That sounded really important. Find a box of seedlings and plant them in the garden bed. Oh, really? Like a box of seedlings from, let's see. I don't think I can take things up and down still. So like these seedlings? Oh, it is a little box. Oh my gosh, I can plant them in the garden bed, I think. Wait, maybe do I need to complete painting that? Hello, little cute plants. Oh, how fun. I wish I could see them a little better. Here, you hang on. I'm gonna scoot you over just a touch. There we go. And we'll probably be able to get them settled a little bit better in. I feel like a lot of people, or at least the people who would be good potential customers for us, would be having their eyes drawn by a bunch of plants piled up out front for sure. Let's see. Find Kronos and put them on the fireplace. Is that Corons? So that's these, I think. Interesting. Is it those 3 pieces? Let's see. Like this? I need to learn more about that because that's pretty cool. Put kitchenware from the table on top of the kitchen cabinet. Oh, we're really like helping our mom out, like by making sure that things go back where they belong. And that makes a lot of sense that like a mess might have started up. Oh, it's hitting me a little harder than I expected because it is a lot of work to help out once your parents get older, and it can be a lot more complicated than it sounds. To be honest, the sorting and cleaning up of things, probably the easiest part. Just finding something that's messy and being able to put it away. But I feel like, at least for me, being able to tidy things can often be a way that like strengthens your heart because it gives you those moments to sort of pause and take some deep breaths and rearrange things a little bit. And I find that it can be really helpful, like mentally and emotionally, to be able to externalize kind of a mess that might be on the inside and show like, look, I can clean it up on the inside too. There we go. Is that all of them? There, now we helped out with the tableware. Ah, finally! And we can start putting plants everywhere. Excellent! Well, you know, the best medicine is something beautiful and leafy. Ooh, and look at that philodendron and that beautiful monstera again! I need to remember that we probably have to choose kind of carefully this time because I have a feeling... Okay, needs both light and humidity, you say. Well, hang on here. Let's see, I don't want to get, like, too much stuff. We have our little humidifier. And on the one hand, I want to move it around. But on the other hand, I wonder if it might make Mom's stuff all wonky. Where's a lamp? Oh, here we go. Here we go. We got it, guys. Yes. Okay, so there's a lamp. We'll move this piece over here. And then if we're lucky, whoops. Okay, my humidifier, come back. I guess, ooh, can I hide it back there? Yes! And we can just totally tell Mom, like, don't worry about it. This is just to make sure that the room has nice humidity for you. And coincidentally, a philodendron! Yes! I do want to be respectful of the fact it is still her home, though. But that doesn't mean that I can't go absolutely bonkers with being able to welcome some new philodendron and monstera friends in and just filling up at least the upstairs with all sorts of joy. Plus, I really wish... Maybe that's the beauty of puzzles. Taking those complicated things and sorting them out and turning all the pieces until it clicks. I really wish there were other parts of life that were easier to externalize like that. But maybe, even if it's not perfect, maybe, I wonder if you were gonna lay out the puzzle of your heart, even just one strand of one tangle. I don't want to say formula because it's like puzzle pieces, like kaleidoscopes. How could you arrange them to get the most color? That's what I'm thinking about right now. All right, so let's see. Let's arrange these things because I think the other thing that I'm realizing in sorting this out and thinking about my own complex relationship with aging parents and aging in life and what makes a good life and what makes success, one of the things I'm thinking about is that over the last few very deep, difficult years where I was trying to find these seeds of greenery and hope and wonder, and I it was such a struggle, and I had to be so patient. I've also learned that it's not about having the perfect formula the first time, but one of the best things you can do is at least just try to take the next step. So, with that in mind, maybe we won't worry too much about what our mom thinks about all these, and instead, we'll just think about what we like about all these and see if we can line everything up and make it happy. So, the pothos actually really loves the prayer plant, and the prayer plant loves the pothos. And the guinea pigs love being a little fussy. Don't be alarmed if you heard that. You two, what are you guys all up to down there, huh? I'm trying to have some fun with our pothos, and they're giving me the week of the squeaks. But let's see. So the prayer plant does need light, though, and we need a bit of humidity. Maybe I'll move that little lamp and let them be besties right over on this edge here. Because I could move the lamp from my bedside table and put it there, probably better to help with the light that we have behind us. Oh, and look at that beautiful monstera, which also loves the pothos. And there's a fiscus, which also loves the pothos. It doesn't like the prayer plant, and I have to remember that there are so many of the other plants that are not very into In fact, I'm gonna grab this this philodendron instead of the monstera, even though I really want it. But it seemed like before, everybody had a problem with our philodendron, which kind of surprised me. And then let me move this light over for these guys. There we go. And then we have this philodendron who needs the light and the humidity. And I think he likes friends over here. Okay, I think everybody's having a good time. And then, oh, look at the little succulent! And another one of the prayer plants. They're giving us a lot of lovely leaves. The succulent is a very rare type, and we might even put this in Mom's room because it's rare. It doesn't need light or water, and it doesn't need the monstera anywhere near it. Everybody really hates my monsteras. I don't know why, but it's the truth of the way things are. So, let's grab this succulent. Oh, it's a tall one. Ooh, I don't know if that's going to be a good one for Mom's room. And we kind of have been setting stuff up. Because I was going to like give her a cute little succulent to like look at, but if it's on its... Okay, maybe if it's tall, that'll be okay. And we can put it next to her medicines to kind of like cheer things up. There we go. All right. Oh, elephant ears. Oh, see, there's somebody who actually likes my monsteras. So they just want light, but no humidity. The cactuses, Z plants. The Z plant loves snake plants and pothos. Let's see. We'll see if we can get you guys happy. All right, Z plant. So you just want light, but nobody else. Also, you're huge and beautiful. I love it. And then my elephant. Oh, it's a tiny elephant ear. I'm used to the elephant ears being so much bigger. That's adorable. Let's see. I'm gonna keep that one. I'm gonna keep that one over on my dresser. What a small, cute little thing. All right, there's desert rose, bird of paradise. Ooh, a new fiscus. Wow, that gives us a lot of leaves too. So they love my pothos and the Z plants, and I think they'll be okay. And then here's my, ooh, look at this pothos. Yes, it's very pretty. Oh my gosh. Okay, so needs humidity, but not light. And it likes being near some of its friends. What about humidity, but not light? Actually, I haven't put anybody over on this section yet. And it's got a lot of potential with these shelves. So we'll start over there. Whoa, this fiscus is huge. Should I put it downstairs? Is this one that I can like fit in behind mom's like chair? Perfect. Perfect! That'll be right there, just waving its happy, beautiful leaves in her face while she's going ahead and doing her sewing. I love it. Oh, look at the philodendron! Oh, they're so pretty! And a teeny hibiscus. I wonder if she would like some bamboo as well, because that might be kind of nice. There's a big bird of paradise. Let's get a bamboo in case mom might like that too. All right, so this guy needs both light and humidity, and it loves my patus. Let's see. So would you be happy? Let's see. This guy actually might be great on the, oh, someone's calling me. Hey, how's your business? I ordered 3 cacti and a succulent from you. I knew that was you. Gotta support a startup. Love you, bestie. If you ever need some help with marketing, just let me know. The agency where I'm working right now offers good prices for small businesses. Maybe I can be your personal brand manager, you know? My business is too small for that. You should aim higher, girl. Your urban jungle will succeed. I believe in you. Oh, you're the best. So keep my offer in mind, okay? Bye-bye. Oh, well, that's quite nice, though I have no idea what I'm going to do with that offer. And I am going to move my humidifier over so that it can cover, if I can get it in. It might be a little too tall for this spot, but that's not a problem at all if I do that. Haha! And then we can take those pots down from up there. And now I have a nice piece of bamboo. How about you, my friend Bamboo? You really like light and humidity. And that's just light. Can I get you light and humidity in the corner here? Yes, I think. I think that worked. Yes, though you're happier if you're away from some of these other plants. Oh gosh, here we go again. But that's what I mean. Like, sometimes you might have to just take the pieces of the puzzle of your life and turn them around and around and around to make sense. So I think that's all right. Let's see. And we've also got the beautiful Z plants again. And then why don't we start looking for more of the plants that don't really need a lot of, like the desert roses, I might be able to start piling up somewhere. Ooh, we just got the achievement Deep Pockets from spending 100 coins. Because we have a few spots, I think, that just have light, but not the humidity. I need to double check that though. Let's see, is there any light over here? No. And then needs light, but not humidity. So we've got some spots for our Z plants to be buddies. Oh, they are buddies. Oh, should I mean, because they literally have buds, right? All right, so let's see. Needs light, but not humidity. I wonder if there's a way I can make a even better place to keep a bunch of those. So that we can go ahead and we can have like a nice pile of plants starting to kind of like pile up. I wish I could buy some like lights to decorate my room with. And so I think the basil hates monstera. The snake plant loves Z plants, and my elephant ear loves monstera and prayer plants. So I think, where's my monstera? Over here? Doesn't need humidity and hates desert cactuses. So I think my prayer plant will be really happy there. And I think my snake plant super happy back here, especially if I move some of my leaves around. There we go. All right, I think we're almost there. Let's see if we can push just a little. Look at that, Phil. Oh my gosh, look at this. This huge elephant here. You beautiful creature, you. I want that one, and I want this beautiful new philodendron. Let's see if we can get them down and we can make this happen. It's gigantic. Okay, but can I get this mega plant situated somewhere happily? It loves prayer plants. I think I have prayer plants like over here somewhere. Oh my gosh, it's giant. I feel like if my mom came into my room, I would no longer be able to deny that maybe I have indeed crossed some boundaries with what I can actively support in my little bedroom, but still. Oh, this is so beautiful. I guess this is also a lesson on sometimes you don't need anything in order to find those moments of joy and wonder in life. Sometimes you need to have things with you that help you build up a sense of identity. Sometimes you need to let things go so you can release a sense of identity. And sometimes you just have to dive in with both feet and arms and a cannonball of leafy greenery and immerse yourself in a new world and a new life. So let's do it, my friends. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.